Hacker Mode is Battlefield Hardline's replacement for the previous game's Commander Mode. Given Hardline's cops versus criminals focus, you're not going to be dropping cruise missiles on people's heads as the hacker. Instead, you'll be taking over cameras and providing intelligence to your teammates, while disrupting the enemy by setting off gas systems and jamming their GPS signals. You can view the action from a map perspective, a top-down perspective, or by looking over the shoulder of any squad leader. Plus, you've got some cool abilities. Let's take a look at each one and explain how best to use them. Hacking lets you take control of objects in the map, like cameras, gas systems, and power transformers. Hacking a camera will cause it to automatically spot enemies in its view distance for the rest of your team, revealing them on everyone's minimap. You can also look through the camera yourself to get a better angle of interior locations, something your traditional top-down view wouldn't usually allow. Take over as many cameras as you can as early as possible, and your team will have eyes on most of the map before you've even cracked the vault.
Backdoor ready.
Gas systems and transformers can be hacked so that they automatically explode when an enemy is near, stunning and disorienting them. They'll need to recharge for a short time after exploding, so only hack these when you're ready to coordinate movements with the rest of your team.
Get that package to the drop point.
GPS spotting is like a UAV that reveals enemy positions in a small area on the map for a short amount of time. Use this as often as possible in areas where your hacked cameras can't already see. GPS jamming acts as a kind of counter for GPS spotting, hiding your teammate's position in an area and preventing them from being spotted. If you don't want the enemy to know which way your team is breaking into a vault from in heist mode, drop a jamming signal over their point of entry. The trace ability scans the entire battlefield to show high-value targets like enemy spawn beacons and squad leaders on the map. You can then give orders to your own squad leaders to attack these targets. It's also a great way to point out the locations of pesky snipers at the edge of a map. One ability the hacker can use on their own teammates is the squad upgrade. This increases the rate at which that squad receives reputation perks, basically rewards like extra armor or grenades that only exist for that match. Use this like a carrot for squads that are being good and following your orders. Fast deploy is another ability you can use on one of your own squads. It reduces the time it takes for members of that squad to respawn. This is really useful for squads who are leading the charge in heist mode and are expecting to take a lot of casualties very quickly. Finally, Overclock is an ability the hacker applies to themselves to reduce the cooldown time of their other abilities. The catch is, some abilities may overheat, making them unavailable for a short time. It's a randomized risk, but if you're waiting for everything to cool down, there's no harm in using it.
Upgrade ready.
With these abilities, Battlefield Hardline's Hacker Mode plays like a smaller scale, tighter, and more focused version of the prior Commander modes. It's most useful in Hardline's Heist Mode, where situational awareness is crucial, and least useful in Hotwire Mode, where everyone's too busy getting in car chases or flipping choppers. You're rarely going to get to the top of a leaderboard playing a full match as the hacker, so just do it as a favor for your team. Besides, you can switch back to a regular infantry role mid-game, but the reward in seeing your fellow criminals get away with bags of cash as the pursuing cops are caught in a cloud of gas, it's worth it.